Check out this video from the House of Machismo podcast. It's House of Machismo.
Okay, Oscar, did you have another question?
I did.
Okay.
So this is more for Carlos and Chris. Chris.
Fuck you. Okay. I love you. I thought I was on mute.
That's a typical Rodriguez right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, at least he knows me.
Yeah.
So for you guys, what I know you guys kind of talked about, kind of the way you guys met Marty, but what ultimately led the both of you to say yes to Marty whenever he asked you to be on part of the show?
Because of me.
You want me to go first?
I can go first.
Go for it.
Yeah, like I said, I was just looking to get into podcasting and into comedy at the time. What? Yeah, I was looking to do comedy and podcasting because I had got heavy into listening to comedy podcasts.
So naturally, he was drawn to my podcast.
And then, naturally, I was looking for like-minded people to collaborate with, and then I was searching on like Facebook and comedy Facebook groups that I'm part of in the comedy scene in DFW, and then I don't know, I just randomly did a search on Craigslist and I found House of Machismo, and I looked up their stuff on YouTube to make sure that this guy was legit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, so this is Marty talking. Okay, Luis and K-Rod and all these guys. And I was watching some of their videos. So then that told me that, okay, this guy may not kill me the moment I walked through his door.
Kill him.
And then I got here. We did the first show. I listened to you listen to yourself, after you record a show. And then you're like, I like what I hear. And I'm doing good. And then he gave me compliments too. He gave me compliments. He said, you talk really good. You don't really pause. You don't do the
That's my job.
Yeah. So, he was grooming me.
Totally. In a good way.
Oh my God, he totally was.
He complimented me so much.
I'm all like, yes, Christopher. Yes. Oh, you're doing such a good job, Christopher.
Jesus Christ.
Plus, I've been married now for 13. Well, at the time, 11 years.
You better remember it.
We've been together. We've been doing the show 2 years now?
Yeah,
almost 2
or
over 2.
I think over 2.
But at the time, I had been married for a while. Had my first kid just turned 4 or 5. So he had more independence. So I was gaining more free time in my life.
I thought he was going to say midlife crisis.
So I was looking for something to get out the house.
Yeah.
Nice.
Carlos?
I'm kind of the same way, man. I really enjoyed.
Stop copying him.
I know, right? Come up with your own answer. Write your own story.
It's the truth, though. I felt the same way when I came in here, and I really enjoyed it too. Like, I've never done a podcast before. This is my very first podcast.
Yeah, you should stop.
So I was, and you should quit.
Yeah.
No, but it was the same. It was the same way. I really enjoyed it, and I was like, okay, well, if I could do that more often, that'd be amazing. And honestly, this platform has gotten me to kind of step out of my comfort zone, because I'm not really good at talking to people. I'm surprisingly, I'm an introvert, honestly. But this show kind of brings it out of me. So I really like that about it. That it just kind of makes me talk. So
I will tell you this about Carlos, and I've told this story before. Is when I was looking for some shoes to fill, and so I had Carlos in, and then I invited him again while still looking. And then, so finally I just kind of said, well, let me just ask Carlos if he wants to be on the show. And so I kind of thought that, because I knew he was going to be shooting some sort of movie or something really soon. So I said, hey, dude, I know that you have your time is a little scarce right now. And, you kind of live pretty far away. He lives in Fort Worth. And so... But if you're still interested, I'd like to actually have you on the show as a regular. And, I kind of thought, just think about it. Take your time, expecting to hear back within a couple of days, maybe a week, within a minute. He says, absolutely, yes.
It was really that quick. I was like, because I felt comfortable here.
And then that made me pause, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait, should I have asked him? That seems a little too quick.
Yeah, no, I was, I'm glad you did because, I'm in it, man. So I love doing this. So.
We're all thirsty.
Right?
You like what you saw, you know what to do, so just do it already.